attention, attention. Overly blunt in this one. First to mention, gotta get your Thursday right for the weekend. Overly blunt podcast for the treatment. Keeping this shit 100 not a notch low. Cause 99 too far from a hundo. New week, new Thursday. OP.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? It's your boy Chris X Matt. It's a new week, it's a new Thursday. This is the Overly Blunt Podcast. This is the only podcast we're keeping it 99. It's way too far from 100. I'm back, I'm feeling better. I'm not sick anymore. My throat, my tonsils is like, they good, you know? It's funny because I was like, when I was going through my little tonsillitis, I don't even know what I had. I think it was tonsillitis, kind of like borderline strep throat. I was going through my little thing, and it was funny because, like, I was like, I'm going to chill off the blunts because the blunts were really affecting it. And honestly, I wasn't really even smoking when I was kind of sick these last couple of weeks, and I've been really, like, just, like, I made, like, 8 grams last me 2 weeks, bro. I haven't done that shit in forever. And it's funny because now I'm back to normal, feel good, and I'm smoking blunts like I didn't even stop. Like, I was capping the whole time.
Everything back together, dog.
Yeah. But now, this is the Overly Blunt Podcast. Welcome, guys. It's nice to be back. Nice to be, we missed like last week, I was out of town, so I had to kind of like pre-record some episodes, but we back. Jazmin couldn't make it today because, you know, she kind of had an accident, and yeah, man, I'll pray for Jazmin. Let's hope she heals properly, heals fast, and we're kind of, we're like super glad she's alive at least, or not.
There's a crazy event that just happened, man.
Yeah, so hopefully Jazmin's back soon, guys. I know I know a lot of you guys like her, and you guys fuck with her, and you know, we do too, so it kind of hurts that she's not here, but
she has 1,000 prayers.
Yeah, for real. But Rene back in the building too.
Yes, indeed, man. Every week.
What's good, bro?
That's right, man. A lot of things going on this week, man.
What's new in life? What's
update me? Deadlines, bro. I'm starting to finish up my films. I'm starting to finish up my touring, and I'm gonna start touring pretty soon. So, Pomona show coming up, Chafee show coming up on this Wednesday. Shout out to all my artists out there, the ones who watch it especially. And shout out to the people who've been supporting me on this ride, on this wave, this radio wave, podcast wave, music wave, everything. So
that's hard.
It's hard, man, you know.
So
it's coming up quick, dog. Yeah, bro. Like,
you still going to school too, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy, dog. Like, I never seen it coming either, bro. Like, you ever wake up any kind of the morning, and you just like think to yourself, like, you ever thought you'd ever be doing this in your life?
No. I mean, yeah, kind of. Like, I never thought I would take so much interest into doing, like, media or podcast.
Yeah.
But I do, and it's fun. I enjoy it.
Never in my life would I be thinking about, like, radio or podcast, dog.
Nah?
Nah, never, bro. And ever since then, bro, my little family's been growing, like, step by step, man.
Yeah.
And I see it, and I feel it, and it feels fucking amazing, man.
That's good.
Yeah, it's good.
At least, and you're having fun doing it, so that's what matters.
It's major fun, bro. An album dropping too? Album coming.
Oh, you working on Aaron's album, huh?
Yeah, so we got a project coming up, and it should be dropping like in May or June. If not, then August, because I want to kind of push it back, polish it up a little bit, and then maybe we go on tour from there.
Aaron, I need you on the podcast, bro.
We need Aaron on the podcast.
I need Aaron on the podcast. I just want to talk to you, bro. I just want to talk to you.
Real shit.
We don't have to do it on the podcast. We can do it off the podcast too, but I just want to speak. I just want to speak to homie and just like, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I know everything. I'm not saying like I'm really like I have experienced shit to be like, oh bro, listen to me. But I just want to give you, you know, some words, you know. Nothing bad. I just want to give you some just my thoughts and my opinions, and maybe you know you can do what you want to do with them. But I just want to have a talk. We could do it on the podcast though. It's cool. We could do that, or we could do it off the podcast. It's whatever.
We need criticism though, dog. We always need that outside perspective. Any artist out there too, any kind of perspective, always need a critique.
But with Aaron, the thing is that I know, like I said, I know he's passionate about music. I know he loves music. I know he can write. He could definitely write. He can definitely make songs. That's not the case. It's just the delivery, you know. And so I just want to talk to you, bro. That's it. I just want to talk to you and maybe help you out with trying to maybe even do campaigning or try to you know, just prepare the right way. Don't just drop and let it rock, bro.
Yeah, we kind
of
talked about that.
It's strategic. Be strategic about it because people actually care. Like, presentation is everything, you know?
Yeah.
Have a dope album cover. Have a dope videos. I just have dope everything. For real. I mean, well, dope, I guess, to you, most of all. Like, if you like it, honestly, it don't really matter what anybody really says, but if you're trying to cater to the fans a little bit or cater to people, then kind of make it fire.
All about the audience, too, dog.
Yeah, you gotta have to please the audience. You do.
I'm excited, man. May 1st cannot come any closer for me, bro. We're having fog machines now. We're adding more catering. We're adding more promotion-wise, like stickers, T-shirts, and we're gonna have some models wearing one of my brands and one of my homies' brands too. So be on the lookout for that. Shout out to the models who actually hit me up on Instagram, willing to be in this shot and willing to be on this little kind of event we got going on that we all set up. And I'm proud of it, man.
Or you got merch dropping too, or
Yeah,
dropping?
we got some merch. We got Cosmic Sensation merch dropping. We got Kelly merch dropping. A little bit of Aaron's merch dropping too. And there's surprises here and there, bro. Like coming big.
That's fire.
Hell yeah, man.
That's fire.
I can honestly say that I kind of set this up myself too. Like this feels good, bro. Like everything working out.
That's dope. Like you're staying busy. It's good to stay busy and stay involved. And I just just having fun with it. You know, I seen you on Aaron's IG story. You know, when y'all were working on the album. I think it was last night, maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
When did he show you that?
Well, he posted on his IG story.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't even know when he be posting.
So I seen it. I'm like, oh, that's dope. You know, like that's cool. Like y'all working.
Hell yeah, man. Every fucking day we working, bro. Ain't no time off. Only time I be really getting, though, is be listening to some new albums and watching some new movies. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest, bro. Schoolboy Q's album.
Oh, that dropped this weekend. Yes, it did. What you think about it?
Out of a 10, I give it an 8.
8? I give it a solid 7. I give it a solid 7.
Okay.
I had it on loop the whole weekend, basically. I've had it on loop.
Here's my issue, though. That album had too many styles for me. Just different,
it did.
A different kind of tones. Like, I love Schoolboy, don't get me wrong, but those tone effects was just like, all right, he's hard. No,
that's too much.
He's speaking, he's hard, he's speaking, it's trap, he's speaking, trap again. I'm like, oh my God.
That shit's fire.
No, it's fire, yeah, but
I liked it.
I just can't.
I enjoyed it. Well, because I had low expectations even before I even pushed play on it. Because None of Them Jews was cool when I initially heard it. I'm like, oh, this cool. That one really grew on me because I really fuck with it now. I love None of Them Jews. Like that shit's so fire to me. But like I didn't get excited when Chopsticks came out. I was like, oh.
That was my low point. That's when I saw the album in a different way. I'm like, you're going that route?
Yeah,
and it kind of did.
That's when I had low expectations, but then I listened to the album and I'm like, this is pretty solid. I actually liked it. I actually really enjoyed it. I really loved I love Tales. Like the opener was fire. I thought Gang Gang was tight.
5200 was fire.
That's like yeah. I actually wanted to start the podcast like that, coming in just being like, oh yeah, I've been counting them and putting bodies in the safe. 5200, don't throw it away. Whip, till a stain on ya. That shit gas. That shit go, fire, bro.
Because he has that gangster talk too, bro. And that's what hip hop needs. That energy, bro. It's exciting.
That shit's fire. I like that song. I really like Black Folk too.
Black Folk.
I like Black Folk.
That's the song that speaks to me, dog. That speaks to.
I like that. I like that song. I like the beat. I like the Attention. The last song. That's just mean. That's a mean record. That beat. The Glock on my line. I don't know the lyrics, but that flow. The yeah. That shit. Oof.
That shit's gas, bro.
Yeah, it was a good album. I enjoyed it. I like I said, I had low expectations, so I gave it. It was like a B to me. It was a B. I gave it a B.
That's what's up, dog.
Yeah, real shit. You know, that was. But it was what I liked is cause he was on his promo run, you know, doing the interviews and shit, and he was talking about how I guess his album he didn't want to really cater to anybody. He just wanted to make an album that he just wants to, you know, just make. And then he said that he listens to all those types of music, so that's why he wanted to he makes all those type of music. But
I respect that too.
But I feel like he did that in every album though. I feel like every album is kind of like that. It has its balance.
It has somewhat, but like this one was like too much. I felt like in production wise too, it was like I'm feeling one style, then it switches to the next style kind of soon.
You know how I honestly felt like this album he made it in a short period of time. He said he was working on it for like the last 2 years, but I honestly feel like this shit was like made in the last couple months.
Do you think he rushed it?
It feels like he rushed it. It wasn't rushed. I know it wasn't rushed, but it feels like he did rush it because the album was like it was like I said it was whatever. But then like he said with Oxy he went platinum. He went platinum with Oxy. And he said when he dropped Blank Face that the critics and the people that review it they said it was a better album. They gave it an 8 out of 10. Out of 10, it was Blankface was a solid LP.
Solid.
It was a solid album. It was a good one, and you could see he elevated. You could tell he got better, like in his craft and everything. But it didn't sell the same that Oxy did. Oxy went platinum. This one only went gold. So he was kind of like, what the fuck? Like, so all you people that are saying it's hard and everything, y'all ain't even supporting it like that. So then this album, I feel like it was his Damn in a way.
Really?
You get me? Because like Damn was fire. Don't get me wrong, it was hella fire. It was like a damn near perfect album, but
a different tone.
It had like the turn up records. You feel me? It had
like radio friendly and industry planned. Yeah.
It wasn't as heavy as Butterfly, just like Blankface. I feel like Blankface was more heavy than Oxy. It was more personal. Yeah. You get me?
This could be his Damn.
Honestly, that's how I feel like it.
Especially with the features too, like Lil Gunna in there. And Travis Scott, Lil Baby, got Travis Scott in there too, and it's like
Cudi.
Yeah, Cudi.
Cudi, he had like even some of the records like Lies. That's a radio record. Don't stop telling lies on me. That shit ain't okay.
I can totally try. He tried putting chopsticks for a radio record too.
That's more. I feel like that's more like a strip club record.
Yeah, it's a club hit.
Yeah,
that's a club hit for sure, though.
Like chop. That shit whack to me. Like I can't get it. But Numb Done just so fire, bro. That's so fire. I remember when I first heard it. Like when he first initially dropped it, I'm like, that's it, key. Like that's what you coming with.
For real.
That's what you coming with. But that's how I felt like even with Blankface. Because when he dropped that part, I was like, this what you coming with? Because like that part grew on me. Like, it had to grow on me, like, after a while. Yeah, like, I would sleep on Kanye's verse. Like, Kanye's verse is pretty fire. That whole Catfish bar was fire. That shit was tight, so.
Oh, that part, bro. That's when I was introduced to that album, too. And it wasn't,
You like that part?
in the studio. I wasn't introduced to that song.
Studio was fire.
Studio was fire, bro.
I like Studio.
Hell yeah.
Studio was gas.
You know, even, like, in one of his interviews, he was even saying that when him and Kendrick were on tour in Detroit, you know what he said?
Yeah.
Like 5 to 6 people at their show and they still killed it.
Yeah, he said
that's just inspirational, dog.
They used to do like 9 people shows.
Yeah, that's just inspirational to me because knowing how they are now and how they grew.
He was Kendrick's hype man.
Oh, his hype man.
He was.
Oh shit.
Initially, he was his hype man. So it's dope, man.
It's growth.
I was telling Manny the other day. It's crazy how we really went from one crib to another crib because everyone was just on Nipsey, you know, and we're still on Nipsey, R.I.P. Nipsey, you know, forever. But now we went to bumping Q. Feel me? So I thought it was pretty. That's pretty dope. I like that. I like that. Like the Crips is really dropping some fire, bro. Like I mean, I don't fuck with Blueface like that, but Blueface is popping. You can't deny it, and he has a real big buzz, and people fucking with the music. So
yeah, he got industry and fan support though.
He do.
It's crazy.
So it's dope.
Hell yeah, man. Much respect for all that shit, bro. And they all collaborating in a way too, dog. That's what I like to see too.
Yeah, the city. LA kind of. I mean, I feel like especially after Nipsey death, I feel like the city really gonna come together.
United, bro.
United.
I've seen a lot of unity in that.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of unity. It's been it's been a lot. You could tell. And I think if Nipsey's death was assassination to kind of like start some like just shit.
Didn't go that way though.
Yeah, it didn't go that way. So I'm happy because a lot of people were talking about, man, we shit gonna get crazy again, and I feel like they're kind of they controlled it. They were like, cool, we see the bullshit maybe, so let's not give them what they want. And that's just me speaking. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not in gang culture. I'm not someone that has family in gang culture where I'm keeping up with the streets, and I'm not the only. I'm just talking based off what I see on Instagram and shit. You get me? Just shit that I be coming across that people posting. Look at everyone coming together, the marches and everything. So that's just me speaking on that. I don't know personally. I don't know. I have no personal ties to the gangs, and I'm not. I guess I'm just speaking off what I'm seeing. So if I'm mistaken, I'm sorry, but that's just me just seeing what I've been seeing.
For real, man. Honestly though, I'm seeing more rappers being lost this year too, dog.
You see more rappers what?
Lose, not lose in that way, but I don't want to even say die, but they're I don't know how to say it. They're not staying around that long.
Yeah, a lot of people are dying. Today, R.I.P. We lost John Singleton, the director. Another person, bro. And then what's funny? I remember the first time I ever heard the saying that when someone dies, death comes in 3. So like when someone dies, like two other people are gonna like being like in a close range are gonna die.
The butterfly effect.
Yeah, kind of.
That's just
And
scary.
and it's
dog.
funny because every time that happens, like I see it now. I see it. I see.
Dog, for real. Last
so,
year
like,
especially.
Yeah.
Now this year again, dog. We're about to lose Melly too. You feel me?
So it was like Nipsey and then John Singleton. Like that's just like a month apart, basically.
For real.
And then maybe someone else.
It's coming in threes now, dog.
It's coming in threes. Everyone's dying at a young age. Like John Singleton's 51, bro. He died at 51. He had a stroke.
That's still young too.
That's young,
That's
bro.
still young.
That's young. But do you think that? I know it does. I'm not saying do you think, but I'm asking do you think because I'm just asking like in general. Do you think it has to do because of diet?
Yeah.
I really do think it does, bro.
I believe it does.
That's why I think a lot of our brown people, like a lot of Latino, Hispanic community, and the black community, I think like we come from our older generations of people that raise us. They cook unhealthy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Everything we eat is like unhealthy and is, and it's cool, as long as I just want people to know at least knowledge and information, like, bro, like meat's bad at the end of the day, like whether you want to eat this stuff at the end of the day, that's cool, but just be aware of what like you're putting into your body, so when you do get sick or something happens to you, you're not like, what the fuck, like, I don't know how this happened. It's like, no, you do know how it happened, and then my bad, it kind of goes back to like I sympathize with people that have cancer, like that's just fucked up, like cancer is trash and everything, but a lot of people be like, fuck cancer, but the same people saying fuck cancer, y'all consuming shit that gives you cancer.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all don't be saying fuck soda, y'all don't be saying fuck this, fuck meat, or fuck this, or like,
shit.
Yeah, fuck all this chips, fuck all this cheese, the dairy, because dairy's poison for us, basically. I'm not sitting here saying I don't eat dairy like that. No, I still eat cheese and everything, but like everything's bad for us. But just be aware of what you're putting in your body, because people be so like naive and they listen to the doctors like, oh, we'll have milk because it's good for you, protein. Like milk's fucking bad for you, bro.
Real. Like I grew up thinking that milk was good for your bones.
Exactly,
and shit,
same, bro. Same. That's exactly how they say. Like, it makes your bones stronger. It makes your teeth stronger.
Nah, it's dairy, dog.
That's just bad for you,
bro.
Bad for you.
Especially if you're lactose intolerant too.
Yep.
That's worse, bro.
Worse, yeah.
That's way worse.
And then even just cereals, like just the traditional breakfasts that we eat and shit, dog. When we have breakfast, we're really eating a chicken fetus, which is eggs, a fucking pig's ass, which is bacon, the fucking ham too. Like that's all we're eating, like sausage, like bro, we're eating like the nasty shit for breakfast every morning. It's only every morning people have the same shit for breakfast, basically. So it's just like, it's crazy because we think it's normal. Like, oh, this is how we're supposed to eat. We're supposed to eat like this. We're supposed to eat like this because we're taught. Yeah,
we're taught that protein gives you like muscles and shit, and like all that other stupid shit.
Everything, bro. So it just
depends on what you
just be. Because I'm not. I wish I could be. Like, I'm not saying I wish I could be vegan because I know I could be vegan, but it's hard being vegan because I feel like vegan's a whole ass lifestyle, bro. Like it's not just, oh, I don't eat meat so I'm a vegan. Like nah, like, or dairy or nothing. Like no, like. Being vegan is like you have to worry about like if your clothes is made out of animal products or if your shoes are like made of animal leather. Like everything you have to take into consideration. Like if you're a vegan, you shouldn't even be driving a fucking car. You have to be driving an electrical car. You can't be driving a gas car at all. Like it's so I'm saying like you can't. I guess just, you can't. I'm not trying to be selective vegan and all that. No, like if I'm gonna claim vegan, I really want to be in a position where I can really try to live that lifestyle. But for right now, I try to do the least I can, which is I don't eat meat as much. I'm like 90% veggie life. I'm here and there I have some meat, but for the most cases I want to really just stop. I still consume dairy, which I really shouldn't. So I don't know. I don't know.
I've been on that vegan lifestyle for 2 weeks now.
Oh really? Yeah.
I've been eating like tofu and seaweed like a lot.
Oh wow.
And almond nuts are the best, bro. I recommend almond nuts to anybody who wants to eat a better lifestyle.
Yeah.
Bro. So fucking good.
Even when it comes to milk, if you want a healthier alternative,
almond milk.
Yeah. Almond milk is fire, or even oat milk. Oat milk is fire too.
I like oat
or
milk.
cashew milk. Like there's different options. Like that's what I'm saying. People we're so stuck to the traditional shit that was been taught to us, which we don't really try to unlearn shit.
Yeah.
We don't try to like just change traditions. Cause we can eat the same shit that we eat now, vegan, bro, and it's just as good. It's not 100% exactly the same, but it's still good and it's satisfying and it's better for us.
See, the thing with that, though, they put things to make the taste addictive. Like, what's that thing they put in foods? Like, the process? It's a word for it. It's like TH something.
Isn't it like MSG?
Something like that. and they make it addictive, and that fucks with like our brain cells or some shit like that, and it forces us to eat that more. It forces us to crave. Like craving is a big fucking
bro,
thing.
I was just reading about. I just came across that shit too.
Yeah.
where like certain foods, like certain emotions, cause you to crave certain foods.
And we were just talking about that with school food too, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's creepy.
Nah, that should get deep. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not sitting here saying I'm the healthiest person in the world. No, but I try to be. I try my best, and at least I'm knowledgeable. Because honestly, bro, I'm like if I really eat bad for like a couple of days, my body's not really feeling weird, but in my mind I'm just like, yo, my body insides are trash right now. Like I really gotta detox. I gotta wash this shit out. I need some greens in me. I'm that person. I can't go along without having no greens. I feel nasty. Like I'm really just putting shit in my body.
For real.
What I really gotta cut off too though is fried foods. I eat a lot of fries.
That shit's hard to cut off.
I eat a lot of fries, bro. I love fries. Everywhere I go, I gotta get a side of fries.
Same.
Like I love fries, bro. Anything fried, basically.
Onion rings for me, dog. That's my weakness. I fuck with zucchini. Onion rings a lot, bro. Like. That's just addictive, though.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking addictive.
It
I
is.
can't fuck with that.
And oils, and just anything oil based is bad for you, but.
Hell yeah.
And it's like it goes back to kind of like the first episode when we we're talking about balance.
Yeah, it is.
It's like that's how I look at food too. Like, there's nothing wrong with eating some meat, nothing wrong with eating some dairy, but just balance it out. Don't do it every day or 3 times a day. Because people have meat for breakfast, bro. People have meat at lunch, at dinner time. Every time they eat a little snack or something, it has a meat. A sandwich has a meat. Everything has to have meat. Like, and if it doesn't, it's like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not eating then. Like, I'm not even like, this is nothing. Like, and then that's the shit that's kind of like. Just balance it out, you know. Just balance your shit out.
It's just crazy though.
Like have your even eating out fast food all the time. Like I eat out a lot too, but it's not really necessarily like fast food, you know. Now low key, I'm kind of hitting the fast food joints because Carl Jr. got like Beyond Meat, right? They got the Beyond patties. So then and now Del Taco got Beyond Meat tacos. So they got the vegan tacos at Del Taco now too. So I've been going to like the fast foods a little bit more, but for the most part, I try to go at least to like just restaurants and getting just like a veggie option or you know vegan option. I try to hit up all the vegan pop-up shops or the vegan festivals when I could because I'd be having vegan Mexican food. Like bro, I had vegan.
I had that too, bro.
I had vegan birria like a month ago or something. That shit was gas. Like I was like, what the fuck? This shit tastes exactly like birria.
Yeah.
Like man.
What's crazy to me though, dog, is like how expensive the healthy shit can be and how cheap the nasty shit can be.
On purpose though.
It's on purpose.
On purpose, bro. Because they don't want us to see like that.
Nah, they're trying to kill us off, dog, one by one.
They're trying to kill us off. They want us to be on meds.
Yeah, for real.
I tweeted that the other day. I was like, yo, people really think that being on meds, on pills, you know, on quotation mark pills, is people really think is regular. Like it's regular, like being on medication. And then somebody wrote back and they were like it's not regular, dog. It's not regular, but I need them to be regular, to be honest. And I told him, I was like, look, I'm not knocking anybody that needs pills, you know, that's on medication. Like I'm not knocking you, but there is different options. And at the end of the day, are these pills curing you from what you're going through? No, you're hooked on these pills. You're relying on these pills.
And they dead ass have the cure for that too. They just don't want to give that to you, bro.
Dead ass.
It's all money, bro. You gotta buy them pills. You gotta buy refills and all the other shit. Like
if you don't got insurance, bro, that shit it costs a fucking
fortune, bro.
You fuck. Going to the doctors costs a lot.
Bro, you pay like $30 for a visit for a fucking doctor, bro. That's just crazy to me.
But that's if you have insurance. If you don't.
Yeah, for real.
It's like 150, 200 maybe.
For a fucking visit. Not even for like a prescription yet. Just go for a fucking visit.
And the medication's expensive, dog. If you got insurance.
Hell yeah.
So it's crazy. We don't even have like universal health care or anything like that. Like Obamacare was like weak kind of in a way. Like it wasn't really much.
Nah. Well, I think what they tried doing was like supporting the ones who didn't have it, but they weren't really doing much with that, so it kind of failed. It's
funny because I have insurance, but I always try to avoid the doctor.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I was sick like this whole last week. You know, like the last the last 2 episodes, I was
your tonsils.
The last 2 episodes, yeah, I was sick. You know, you guys could probably tell in the episodes I'm a little just more quiet, more down. My energy's just low because I knew I started to record and do my shit, but I was on meds. So I was just chilling. I was chilling and I was just not really like energetic like that, but. I don't even know why I brought that up. What were we talking about? That's that weed.
That's that weed.
That's that weed. No, it's funny,
Visiting
bro.
the doctors.
Oh yeah. The resident doctor. So my throat was hurting. My throat was hurting for like a whole month. Like it would just hurt when I would swallow my spit, when I would eat something, when I would drink something. It would just hurt when I would pass something, down my down my throat. And pause, cause I know all you people be probably be, trying to be like, but yeah. So and I kept avoiding it. I was like, oh whatever, I'll go away. I knew I was sick. I was like, oh whatever, I'll go away. And for the most part, like I saw like the pain ease off a little bit, like week after week, and then eventually one day, I went heavy on the blunts. Like we had a session one night and we smoked like 6 blunts, and woke up the next morning like fucked up, like if someone beat me up, like neck hurting, head hurting. Cause I guess my tonsils were so swollen that my head, it was giving me an earache and it was giving me like migraines and shit. So my whole head was just fucked up, and I just felt weak. Like I'm like, yo, I feel like someone just like beat me up in my sleep, like dead ass. And it was funny because like I still wasn't going to the doctor like until. Cause I was off that day. It was a Friday that happened. So I slept all day, bro. All day that day, and Saturday I was off too. So I slept all those 2 days. I went to work Sunday, and when I went to work, I went to work for like 3 hours and I dipped because I felt weak and I couldn't work, bro. So I left work and I went to the ER. I went to the emergency room. I was like, man, fuck that. Like I need some meds or something because I was about to go on vacation too. We'll get into that right now too. I was in Colorado on vacation, so I was just like, yo, like this was on a Sunday and I was gonna go on vacation in 4 days. So I was like, yo, like nah, I'm not trying to be sick when I go on vacation. I'm going to Colorado. It's 420 weekend. I'm trying to get fucking high. I'm trying to smoke, and this shit's not gonna let me smoke. Like this shit hurt like bad. Yeah. And I wasn't even smoking like while I was like fucked up and everything for like those couple weeks. And that night really fucked me up when I smoked those blunts. So then I finally go to the doctor, get some meds. They give me the cough syrup, they give me some ibuprofen, some antibiotics for the. I guess I had a tonsil infection. My shit was all fucking swollen and everything. Got on the meds and kind of started chilling out a little bit. And then I was like, man, I have insurance, and I really avoided the doctors. I could have gotten to the doctors like earlier in the month, and it would have never gotten this bad.
Yeah, for real.
And I'm like, and I pay for insurance. I have insurance, and I'm over here avoiding it. Like you feel me?
Yeah, take advantage of it. I mean, if you have insurance, take advantage of it.
Bro, exactly. Yeah. That's honestly why I'm low-key still like hang on to my job. If not, I would have been dipped. Yeah. Bro, honestly, let's talk about my work, because I honestly been having like kind of like since I got back from vacation, I've been having like a depressed week. Not depressed like that, but I've just been down because work's trash.
Work's trash? What makes it depressing for you?
I just hate what's going on right now at work. I just hate that my schedule's like fucked up. I haven't really been like I haven't worked nights in forever, and now all of a sudden I'm working nights again, and it's just like shit, just like it's just annoying, and just a lot of drama in this department. I've never been in work drama either, and now it's just like I've kind of like have experienced it, and it's just trash, Yeah, and I'm just realizing that like I'm really, obviously everyone's really only at their job because obviously the money, obviously. So I'm fronting, I feel like I'm capping and I'm fronting to myself that like I'm not happy. I don't want to do this shit.
No, yeah, dog.
Like, but I know the smart move is really not to quit, right now. But at the same time, I always feel like take that risk because I feel like I just fear. I fear trying to make something else work, Because honestly, bro, I don't want to work anywhere else. Like, I really don't. Like, people be saying, like, oh, get another job, go find something else. And it's like, okay, I will, but I'll probably be happy just for, like, a couple months. And then it's like, man, I don't want to be here. Like, it's not my calling to go to work and clocking in, clocking out.
That's nobody's calling, dog.
But some people are just okay with it. Some people are okay with doing, going clocking in, clocking out. Some people are okay with just living that life. And that's cool. I respect it because we do need the people. We do need those people to do those roles and those jobs. You get me?
Yeah.
But it's like, I know what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I want to talk shit. I want to inform people. I want to give people a platform. I want to have fun. I want to make people laugh. I want to motivate people, inspire people. That's what I want to do. I want to interview people. I love this shit, bro.
Me too, man.
But I don't want to just like be like, oh, I gotta eat off this shit. I have to make this shit work because I know I'm gonna start tripping on it. I'm gonna start stressing, and I know I'm not gonna make money off this soon, like at all. Like, I'm not trying to make money off this yet. Like, if it happens, cool. But I'm not looking at it like, oh, I can just quit right now because I got my podcast, so I can do something with that.
Yeah, in reality, though, you can't. You know what I mean?
You can't right now.
Right now, though.
But obviously, like, if I did quit it's really no excuse after that. Because at the same time, this is how I look at it too. Like, okay, I could quit and then go full time at this shit. Go full time, like try to have more shit, more content. Try to do more videos. Try to have more shit. Like try to get my shit popping quicker. You get me? Like just put my all into it. Try to network more. Try to go out more. Because I don't have more free time to do anything.
For real.
But at the same time, I don't have the luxury to just do that because I don't have like 15 grand, 20 grand in the bank where I could just like, me chill out for a whole year or something. Like, I could live off this shit.
Yeah.
You get me? I can't do that.
That's just crazy, though.
And so that's the part where I'm just like, it gets depressing because like, I don't want to. And it sucks when you come back from vacation, bro, because it's like you're
enjoying,
go back
to the fucking job and shit, 9 to 5 shit.
And it gets so depressing because I don't want to, like, it's like, man, we're having fun. We weren't doing shit for the last 5 days. We're literally just waking up, getting high, doing everything. And I was like, what? I need to do something to get me to that level where I can do shit when I want.
For real, dog.
Because even doing this shit, bro, this shit can, like we can travel with this shit. We can do live shows. We can be in New York for fun, for pleasure, and for work. Mm-hmm. Why not be in New York for a couple of days after I do a show, get paid, get money, and I can enjoy 3 days out there? I'm already out here fucking, and I got paid, and I'll just enjoy this shit. That shit's fire.
That shit would be fire.
That's the type of life I want to live, dog. And honestly, since I've been flying more, because I started since my parents had moved to South Carolina, I've been getting on flights more. Yeah. So since 2016, I was on my first flight, and I've been flying for the last 3 years, more often, a lot, you know.
That's crazy.
So now I went to Miami. I got to Miami for the first time. I went to Atlanta for the first time. I went to Raleigh, North Carolina. I went to Charleston. I went to Colorado this last weekend. So I've been going to places, and it's it opens my eyes to man, I want to travel. I want to go see the world and shit. And I gotta go back to work and clock in.
See, but that's the thing though, bro. Some people are so afraid to do that. They overthink. They're afraid of life like that. You feel me? For someone like you to say, okay, I'm going to get this bag real quick and then go on vacation, but then, have that mindset, I got to go back. But, you went at least. Mm-hmm. I know people that are, stuck in their job fucking 9 to 5 from, Monday to the next fucking Monday. And they don't want to, do shit. They don't want to do anything else but work, bro. And it's they're so afraid of life now. Their only, safe shells, what I'm calling it, is work.
Yeah.
They don't want to explore the world, bro. They're comfortable with their job. I'm not trying to be like that either, though.
I don't.
I'm not trying to be
But hold on, but do those people have to work like that?
They don't. No, they don't.
They have the luxury to not work?
No, they can get off, I know my homie, he only works, Monday through Thursday. He has the rest of the day off.
Oh, so you're saying that they don't utilize their free time?
They don't they don't. They only utilize themselves for their job. They don't utilize it for their friends, for side time. I'm it's cool having a job and everything, bro, but it's you got friends and family for you too, you know what I mean? Live a little bit.
Yeah.
You can't only, and I cannot conversate with people who only talk about their job and not talk about anything else. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Or money.
Sometimes like that too, dog. Because I was having this conversation with my homie Chris and Aaron, just yesterday too. Because we're all he's in a band, and one of his band members only talks about his job. Mm-hmm. It's okay, cool, but can you hit this synth real quick? Can you hit that drop? Nah, I got work. It's we get that, dog, but you got to make time for that shit. And he has time like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. He has time like that, but he does not do it.
But people are just not dedicated then. I mean, people don't really want to do that shit. They're cool just living the life they're living. And that's the thing,
it's comfortable though.
I have a job. I've had a job since I was 18 basically, and and I've been working and everything, and it's it's cool, but it's I don't want to do that shit.
No.
But at the same time, it's I still kind of rely on my parents, it's not I don't they provide housing for me basically. You get me? My parents, I still rely on them. It may not. It's not for everything. It's not they're paying my car. It's not they're doing a bunch of shit. But my parents still I rely on them, and it kind of hinders on me because I'm damn, I'm 25 already. Damn, I should I really should be to the point where it's I can just do whatever the fuck I want, and not worry about I can't do it yet. Because no, I can't afford it yet. I can't afford it yet. And it kind of gets depressing. But I know and I'm not comparing myself to nobody. It's not I'm looking at someone damn, he's this age and he's already making that much. It's just me just being just looking at myself man, I'm independent. I can take care of myself. I don't need my parents like that. It's not I need my mom. My mom don't schedule my doctor's appointments still, dog. I'm not saying like that. I'm not a mom's kid like that. But I'm very independent and I can sustain a lifestyle. But it's just I don't make financially. I'm not there yet. I can't really support myself fully. You get me? I can't just really be on my own and pay rent somewhere
Oh yeah.
by myself and then pay this and then pay that. Like, and I wish I was already at that point. You get me? So maybe if I was at that point and I was already doing all that and I still have free time to do my podcast and everything, and I still had extra money to save and everything, then that's when I feel like, okay, cool, I can do some shit. But right now I feel like I'm living paycheck to paycheck, and that shit is trash. And I hate it.
It is trash,
and it
though,
gets frustrating because I want to do something else. Like, I wish I could save more. I wish I made more, but I can't really cry about it because I'm the only person I can blame is myself. Because there's so many ways to make money. There's so much way to make money. I can start selling clothes. I can start selling some shit, making extra little money on the side. And that's really all I need. Just like, honestly, bro, if I had an extra $500, it's cool. I'll be cool with the extra $500 a month. I'll be set.
That's extra bag money, dog.
Like
for anything
to do whatever, whether $500, whether either to save or whether to invest or whether to make some get some merch and sell some shirts or get some stickers and shit.
But does your job make you feel like you can't do that?
I just don't make that much like that, and I don't make that much like that, and I still pay bills and shit. You know, I'm still paying shit.
Yeah.
So you get me? So it's not like that's the saddening part, because it's like, but it's a good job because, you know, with time I'll be making decent money. You know, and I get my benefits and everything. I'm not trying to say the company. Like, if you know where I work, then you know where I work. But I don't want to, if they ever, I don't know. I'm not trying to get into some shit.
No vision of privacy shit.
Yeah, I don't want to. No, I just don't want to get into some shit, you know. Because at the end of the day, because I don't want. I'm kind of slandering them, you know. Like, I'm not slandering the company, but I guess just like the work itself. But I don't want them to. I just don't want problems and shit. Because I'm not really saying where I'm working at, but no, yeah. So I just like, but it's a cool job. It's a good job if you're not trying to go to school. With time, you can move up in the company if you're really trying to do some shit and you make decent money. It's cool, but. And I'm not mad, you know. I make alright money, but it's like I said, I'm by myself. If I was with my parents still, like if my parents still lived here, like if I didn't have to worry about food, if I didn't have to worry about, like, you know, buying like detergent or just buying regular,
like necessities.
Yeah, necessities, you know, or just doing all that shit, then I would be able to save more money. But since they left, it's
definitely.
Since they left, it's like, okay, cool. Now I gotta, you know, I'm on my own basically type shit. Mm-hmm. So it kind of made me like, it kind of sent me to reality too. Like, okay, this is how it's gonna be in a way, you know. So for the last 3 years, it's kind of like just kind of figuring out. All right, cool, you know. I'm like, it's been a learning experience the last 3 years, as far as just. Because even at first, you know, I miss them. Because it's like, I'm used to living with people. Yeah. I'm used to living with the full house, 7 people, you know. Mm-hmm. Well, seven of us, yeah, basically, yeah.
7 people?
Yeah, because my mom and my dad, I have 4 of us, my sibling, me and my 3 other siblings, and then my grandma. She always lived with us, so it's always a 7-person household. So for 21 years basically, 22 years basically. So then the last 3 years is kind of just like adjusting, and, you know, at first it's kind of, I got depressed a little bit, you get lonely a little bit, you know. And luckily my brother stayed behind. He stayed with me, so it was kind of like I had still like a blood here, you know, like, because my family's next door anyways, you know, my cousins live next door and everything, my close cousins, you know, grew up with them and everything, but just having my brother here was like, okay, cool, my brother's here, I have someone from my own family here, so cool, at least I'm holding on to something.
Yeah.
But it was like, you know, it was a little hard at first, but then eventually, like, you started like, cool, like, you gotta grow up eventually, you gotta break out the shell, you gotta leave them. And at the end of the day, it's like, because my grandma sometimes be like, she be telling my mom, like, oh, you abandoned your kids, da-da-da. My mom's just like, she be laughing, she's like, abandoned them. Like, she acts like we left you guys homeless, we left you guys nothing, like, we left you guys the house. I'm like, exactly, like, what more can we ask for? You know, you feel me?
You're grown people, too, like, you can make your own decisions.
And my parents really, like, they trust me. I'm not a party animal. I don't be having parties like that. You know, I'm very anal about having people over, because even I'm myself, you know, I buy myself furniture and everything, and it's like, I don't want people fucking with my couches. I don't want people fucking with my dinner table. And it's funny even getting to that point, bro, like, because you feel like, wow, this is like really like I'm adulting, I guess. You feel me?
You're
like,
adulting.
Yeah, really, I'm over here anal about my couches, dog. Like, that's funny.
You bought that, bro. I can't let nobody touch that shit.
I guess, yeah. It's funny because my mom is saying that, like, oh, when it costs you, that's when you care, huh? Because when it was our couches, it's like, whatever. I'm like, no.
For real. I was like that, though. I was like that heavy, bro. Like, ooh. Because when I bought my car, I'm like, man, I get the feeling when someone uses my car now.
You what?
I got the feeling when somebody gets in my car, I'm like, don't be eating in my car, bro. I didn't let nobody eat in my car for like
when you first got it.
when I first got it for a fucking year, bro.
That's how it was too.
Nobody
And
was
now
eating
you be
in my
eating
car.
that bitch like every day, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
Crumbs everywhere, bro. Yeah, that should be dirty as fuck right now, and that should bug me. I get in my car because every time something's dirty, like around me, like if my room's dirty, if the kitchen's dirty, if my living room's dirty, or my car's dirty. Every time I step into like a dirty environment, like I myself, like I feel like my life is unorganized.
Yeah.
If that's not just my OCD. I just feel like I go into my car, bro, and then freshly showered, nicely dressed and everything. Step into my car and it's all dirty. Like I have to get it vacuumed and I have to get it really clean and I have to get it dusted and everything.
Yeah.
I really step in and I'm just like, I feel disgusted. Like, man, like how am I that? That's just embarrassing. Like I just thought, but I'm like. But I tell myself if I really care that much, I would just go get a fucking car wash or wash it myself. But I'd be like, whatever.
For real, dog. That's me too, man.
And every time you wash your car, it's like the rain happened.
Bro, it rained this morning too. I washed my car 2 days ago in the fucking rain, bro. I'm like, that took me 30 minutes to clean my damn car. And all that shit for nothing, bro.
That shit never fails, bro. It never fails.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Nah, but I was in Colorado for the weekend, bro, for 420, and bro, the weed hit different out there.
Weed hit different?
It's not more fire than our weed. It's not at all. But
This is different. Like
I guess it's like more natural. I feel like out there.
Natural.
Yeah, it's
I wouldn't know, but
it's good weed, but like maybe it's the altitude, but it just feels different. Like you feel high as fuck.
what kind of high did you get?
Well, I just got like we smoked a joint and I was telling my cousin, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm high. Like, I'm high as fuck. Like, this shit different. He's like, right? I thought it was just me. And I'm like, bro, I feel like I smoked like 3 blunts. And we smoked a joint. Like, I don't even smoking joints like that. And he was just like, yeah. So, I was high all weekend, bro. All fucking week. From Thursday to Monday, we were high as fuck.
What you got? What else you guys do out there?
Saturday was 420, so with 420 we went to Denver. We went to this event because it was like a free festival type shit. Ooh. It was called the Mile High Club type shit, or like something like that. And, I heard of that. I thought it was gonna be something totally different. So we were kind of disappointed because we thought we would there was gonna be like vendors like giving out like joints and shit or samples of weed or at least vendors selling weed, so we can buy some weed or something. But there was like no like people in once you get into the event. Like it was at a like an outdoor type field like park. Mm-hmm. But once you get into the event, everyone was smoking in the event. Like you could smoke. Like I guess everyone was going in there to smoke, openly. So everyone was in there smoking like picnic style, just sitting down. Mm-hmm. There was a stage. T.I. was supposed to perform and Jermaine Dupri. Yeah, they were gonna perform. It was a free show, free entry and everything. And we went and everything. It was hot as fuck too. So I'm so glad it was a beautiful day. We were in Denver it was in Denver that day. We were in Denver, so it was a beautiful day. So it was like in the 80s and felt amazing. And yeah, it was like kind of whack. I was like, man, that's it. Like just food. There's just food vendors and like people selling bongs and people selling all that shit. But nothing else. There was no weed. People, no weed samples. No one like sharing weed. Like. The shit that I be seeing on IG, for weed festivals, it was nothing like that. So we're kind of like, man.
Nah, they sold you, dog. Yeah, they got you.
Yeah, so we were kind of disappointed. So we kind of just left. We left, and then we went to. We were already in downtown Denver, so we're like, let's just hit a clinic real quick so we get some weed. And then the fucking lines is long as fuck for the clinic because 420, and I guess it was the closest ones to the festival, so everyone was getting their weed before they went inside. So that shit was packed. So we're like, man. So we ended up going back to where we actually parked, and there was some clinic there. We got our shit, but. We did that. We stay basically in Colorado Springs, so it was pretty cool. We were just there, just chilling with my cousins. Thank you. Shout out to Becky. Thank you, Becky. Shout out my cousin Becky B. Her and her husband Avery because they gave us they showed so much love and they gave us a lot of hospitality.
That's dope.
Let us stay there for every day, every night, whatever. They supplied the weed. As soon as we got there, they had the joints already ready. They're passing the wax pen. As soon as they picked us up from the airport and shit, so. They had us lit the whole weekend.
So I guess you only smoke weed at festivals then, huh?
Out there?
Yeah.
Well, I think that day, that's what I was saying too, because out there the weed legal and shit, but I feel like it's still more strict than out here. Because I feel like out here, if you're out on the street smoking, it's not really a big deal. Like if you're in LA, you'll smell weed a lot, like in the streets and shit. But here in Denver, it's like you didn't really smell weed in the streets. You only like it's like everyone was going in there to smoke to be like safe, and be okay, but. Like, I thought you would see people smoking on the street, just walking around, smoking a blunt. I'm pretty sure they do, but I didn't see nobody.
Hell yeah.
And I thought you would see a lot of people doing that shit that day. Like, in LA, Shit, me and my
Everybody.
every,
Everybody.
Bro, you could be right there, just post it up on the curb and just rolling up real quick, and then just start walking and smoking that shit.
Mm-hmm.
No fucks. And people don't even like care like that. It's just like, oh, he's smoking weed, whatever. Walk by him.
For real. It's a common thing in LA, bro. Anytime I perform out there, bro, everything smells like weed.
Bro, weed's just a Cali thing.
It's a Cali thing, bro.
Cause Cali got weed popping both coasts.
Mm-hmm.
The north grow fire weed, but down here is like we can go up north and get it real quick and come down here. Even down here, like, people grow dope shit. So
Shit.
Colorado was dope though. It was fucking beautiful out there.
No, yeah.
Yeah, nice as hell. You would love it because it was like your type of weather.
Yeah.
Nice and cold and everything.
Fuck, dude. I low key miss that, bro.
Yeah.
I miss that shit.
It wasn't. I was scared. I was like, man, because it was funny because like the week prior, my cousin, she FaceTimed me. She was like, because they already knew that I was hoping it didn't snow. And I was like, man, I just hope it don't snow when we're out there, dog. Because that's gonna ruin this shit. I don't want it to be cold like that. So she like a week prior, she FaceTimed me, and then I answered it, and she's like out the window, and she's showing me it's all snowing. I'm like,
shit.
And she's like, it's snowing, blood. And I was like, damn. And
fucked up the week.
Nah, luckily, bro, nice ass weekend, nice ass weather. It drizzled, maybe it rained a little bit for one of the days, but for the most part, windy like one day. But for the most part, it was in the good 70s, low 80s.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, so it was good weather.
Man, you inspired me to get out there right now, dog.
That was dope, bro. Like it just gave me a different option too, like to look at to where do I have somewhere else to maybe try to go do, maybe try life
escape?
out. You get me? Yeah.
Escape kind of thing?
Escape or even just try to make, because I have, my cousin lives out there. Cool. If I want to move out there, maybe cool. The Costco was right there too, and everything. Everything was right there. The Target, all the restaurants and shit. Like, everything is literally right there by her house. So I'm just like, cool. Everything's up the street right here. Walmart, like everything's. So I was just like, cool. At least it gives me like. I'm not saying I'm trying to move to Colorado, but I look at it like, I don't mind having property out
it's
here.
It's like home.
The houses are pretty
Feels
cheap
like
where they're at. The rent's pretty decent and shit. So I'm like, cool. I wouldn't mind getting some property out here, renting that bitch out.
For real.
And the weed's legal, so fuck it. Like I can smoke out here too whenever I come out here. Let's run it.
Damn, dog.
But my heart's in Miami, dog.
Miami.
I gotta make my way to Miami.
Fuck.
And honestly, bro, I think that might happen. I think my parents I think my dad got me making that move to Florida, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they offered him a better position, and they wanted to move up in the company, and they might they said want to get a position. They gave him either the option of Virginia or Florida. He said
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
So if they go out there, I have a more of a strive. I want to strive more to make it to Miami, because Miami would be like 4 hours away from where they're at.
Oh, yeah, that's close, though.
But I don't think I can live with my parents again, like in the same house. I just can't. I can't, bro. I'm used to having my own space
different?
now. I'm used to having my own space now. I'm used to smoking inside the house. I'm used to just, like just doing me. I'm just used to doing me now, basically.
Dog, if anytime I be moving, bro, it's depending on like if y'all got like a shopping center and a movie theater.
Oh, they got that too over there. But
That's the only time I'm moving, honestly. Like, if that's just close to me and it's a good ass theater or a good ass shopping center, I'm set.
Yeah.
Cause I found one like when I was in Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth. I was this close to owning property, bro.
Yeah.
I was like 19 years old, and I was like, I had so much shit going at home though. Like,
how much was the house or the property out there?
I can't remember. It was cheap though.
Yeah,
it was cheap for like some 2-3 story houses, dog. It's just crazy.
Mm.
But at the same time, bro, it's like I have everything here.
Yeah.
I have LA, Pomona, like all the cities around me, like music wise.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to make it.
Connections. Yeah. It's big out here, dog. Yeah. It's crazy.
It's a good market. I look at it. That's how I look at it too. Cause at the same time, I was really trying to when I came back from Miami, bro. Cause I was in Miami for the New Year's. Mm-hmm. When I came back from that vacation, again, obviously, with the same effect with work, I'm just like, we're going back to work. Ooh. So honestly, right away, I was like, fuck that, I want to go back to Miami. So I started looking at. I asked the warehouse manager and everything. I'm like, can I get a chance? Like, do you have any connections in Miami? He's like, I don't really know anybody personally, but I do go out there to do some training sometimes and everything. But so just put in your transfer and I'll send it over and we'll see what happens. And I'm like, I could just submit it whenever. He's like, yeah. He's like, I thought there had to be I thought there had to be a position open to go transfer out. He's like, no, you just request it and but just about timing. He's like, so it can happen in a week. It can happen a couple of days. It can happen next year. It can happen in a couple months. It just depends depends when a position opens up out there. But you can ask for a chance. You can put in a transfer whenever. So I was already trying to rush into that shit. And this was in January, So I was just like, man, and I started thinking like that's not a smart idea yet because I was about to start the podcast too in March.
See,
So
yeah.
I started thinking like I don't want to move yet because everything that the people I need to build right now are here.
For
And
real.
my audience right now is here. Like my little small following is here right now. So I gotta build it here first before I move somewhere else and try to fuck with some other shit.
Yeah.
Like why not go to Miami when like Miami starts listening to my shit and then they start saying like, oh bro, like you need to come out here, like we're trying to work. And when I have people try to fuck with Miami like that, trying to connect and build some shit, then I have a reason to go out there and move out there and station.
When they reach out to you, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing,
Exactly. Reach out to me. For right now, I'm just trying to visit and vacation.
Because like I said, bro, like you don't want to restart anywhere either, dog. Especially if you don't have anything going up for you out there. It's like you're just restarting your whole fucking life.
And then I'm gonna have to rely on work again, like just dedicate myself to work. And I really don't want to dedicate myself for work. Cause I could have been moved up in the company too, bro, and I have so many opportunities, but so many opportunities, but it's just my attitude, you know, just always being like, always feeling like I don't have to work, you get me, like, you know, I got mom and dad, I don't have to work, you know, even just from being 18 and everything, I've always like, cause it's always like I can still go to school, like I don't have to work, like fuck all y'all, I didn't let people talk to me like that, like fuck y'all, you feel me, like I was never that type that would just take shit from people. Like you talk to me a certain, but I work type, you know, like a lot of people just they hold it in because they're like, oh, I'm gonna get fired or I'm gonna get in trouble, whatever. I've always been the type that I speak up, I say my shit, and sometimes it fucks me over because I'm kind of like exposing, you know, I'm saying shit that they don't want to be said and get out because I'm 100, bro. Like I say shit the way it is, and a lot of people try to cover their ass and just bullshit.
Yeah,
and I'm not like that.
Bite the tongue
and that's what I hate about work. Is a lot about politics. And life is basically about politics, but at work it's just like, man, fuck y'all. Because at the end of the day, y'all don't really give a fuck about me. So it's like I'm really busting my ass. I'm going through this bullshit. But at the end of the day, it's like y'all don't really give a fuck about me.
For real.
Like we're basically really just slaves.
Hell yeah.
You know, you get me? So
y'all slaves for a better like. Y'all working for someone to make him more money than you're making the money.
Exactly. And just knowing that is like, you know, but like my mom says, like my mom tells me, she's like, you say all this shit, but you're not putting no action behind what you're saying. Like, you know, like if you're not trying to work, then you know, do something about it. Like do something, and that's where I'm at with it, because like I don't know what to do yet like that. I wish I had, and I wish I had like a little bit more capital, more money to try to invest into like at least a business or something. I want to do something, bro. I want to start a vegan business. I want to start maybe like start selling juices and shit like that. And then like I be saying it, and my mom be like, "Well, do it. You keep saying it, but you don't do it." And it's like I don't know where to start, and I kind of want to do it with a team. I don't want to do it solo. That's the thing. You get me? And
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
It's funny because like when my family told me, they said do it, and when I did it, it's like they prevented it at the same time. Like it was a different kind of support for me. Like
because they thought it wasn't gonna.
It wasn't. Yeah. So like my first show in Hollywood, right? My car got in a huge accident. My girlfriend's mom took us to our show. I mean, it wasn't my first show, but like with Aaron, our first show, and they didn't think it was possible. Like, nah, y'all gonna go smoke weed, y'all gonna do some dumb shit out there. And we recorded the whole thing. When we came back, and I showed them like, oh, y'all really serious about this? I'm like, yeah. When I showed them that, though, they became a little bit more or less unsupportive. They saw me making moves, and they were like, nah, that's not normal. They didn't see it as normal, though. They think working 9 to 5 is normal. They see that shit. They weren't used to this shit. You know what I mean?
It was new to them.
It's new to them, yeah. It's like, I don't know, this is different.
It's different times, you know, and it's just about working smarter now.
To be
honest, bro, have you ever noticed like when you go to fast food restaurants or just when you go anywhere, you know, you see people being employed, you notice there's a lot of old people working.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of us they're holding all the jobs. They have all the jobs. That's why a lot of us is like it's harder for people our age. I'm not saying it's hard as an excuse, but a lot of people our age, they struggle to get more jobs, or younger people struggle to get more jobs because there's not a lot of jobs out here like that. Not everyone's going to school though, and even going to school is bullshit because if you're not really going to school to be like an engineer or an architect or something like a doctor or a lawyer or something
that requires you to have a degree.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Then you're just wasting time because like college is getting more expensive, and the college the post college employment rate is getting lower every year, and college is costing more every year. And people are still caught up with this whole idea that you have to go to school because that's like what you have to do. And I honestly feel like school's like a cop out. I feel like school is just like, oh, I can still like just live off my parents for the next 4 years because you know you're not talking about a lot of parents are like if you go to school we'll support you. You know you don't have to worry about a lot of shit. And I feel like that's a cop out. and then when they go back for their postgraduate, is like another cop out because you're adding more school time, and then it's like, and then you graduate school, but then jobs require you to have experience, so you can't really work, so you end up just still working.
Yeah, dude. If you don't have if you've been in school say for 4 years, but the job you're looking for requires 4 years of experience, you don't have that experience. What the fuck should you go for? You know what I mean? Like you've been in school, sure you got a degree. You know, I'm not trying to bash anybody who has that shit, but if you're looking for a job that requires a certain amount of work, like you were saying, and you haven't because you put that time and effort into education, it's like, what's the point then?
Yeah.
Just to be a fucking an intern.
Yeah.
Bro, for real, cause my professor told me that, bro. Like y'all gonna graduate soon. I'm gonna graduate soon, so he was saying you're gonna graduate soon, sure, but you're gonna be an intern for like 2 or 3 years, no kind of money. And I'm like, what the fuck did I come here for then? I did not expect that. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a business, bro.
And it's crazy because I'm still in it too. Like I'm still sucked into it. It's like, it's stupid, dog. It's retarded. And like you said, like I'm trying to speak on it. I'm trying to do it. But I don't have the support for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, like, friends and family, I mean, mostly, like, friends and loved ones.
But you do have the support, because, like I said, like, you have me, bro. Like, you feel me? And, like, I have you. And that's why when I look at, like, and that's why I say I want to do this shit with people. I don't want to do it by myself. When I see you commit to coming through every week and try to get on this,
that's why I come,
this
bro,
shit, it's like, cool, you believe in this shit. Yep. Like, when people are listening and everything, like, right now, I know it's early. I know people are, like, they kind of is sleeping on the podcast. A lot of people don't listen. I know they probably think that the way I sound is like cringeworthy, or maybe the way the way it should go in is kind of cringe. Whatever, you know, it could be whatever reason people don't tune in. Maybe they don't just genuinely don't fuck with it, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But I know it's just the beginning. And watch, bro, when it gets to a certain point where people actually are fucking with it, some people might circle back. And we're getting better. We're gonna continue to get better. I see my progression even just from last season to this season. So I'm not tripping on that. Like, this shit it's gonna get tight.
Hell yeah.
And people are like really genuinely like it, bro. I got the best fucking compliment. Bro, let me read this shit to you because it's from the homie Quasi, and I'm about to have them on the podcast too again. They were on the first season, but let me read this to you. Let me read this to y'all because this guy said. He said I had posted some shit. He put me onto some magic water. I got this magic water here, this Kagan 9.5 magic water. Shout out to Lord Awa, Fernando. He gave me some free gallons, and I got put on because of Quasi. You know, I'm gonna have him on the podcast too, Fernando. I want you on the podcast talking about this water, and I'm gonna hit you too soon because we gotta talk more about this shit. So I posted that shit on my story, and then Quasi was like, "Yo, LMAO, we got a link when I'm in Fontana, man." And I was like, bro, we got it. And I told him that his because he's in a group called the Faculty, and I had them on the first season. And then it was him, their homie Freyo, and their homegirl Ness. So Ness had hit me talking about she wanted to be on the podcast. You know, like, hey, we gotta do a second episode. You know, we gotta do the part 2. And I'm like, oh, let's run it. Like, just give me till like June or something. And I'll hit y'all up. But then I told him, like, oh, so Ness hit me about the podcast. And then he was like, yo, dude, I've been thinking about this forever, and I have one question. Like, can I bring the whole gang, and we have the same feel we had last time? Some cool as N-words connected. That is why I love y'all podcast most. Y'all not a podcast, it's just called that, LMAO. Y'all the coolest, i.e. N-words, speaking real shit and giving everybody a laugh. And I was like, dog, wow. I was like, thank you so much. That means a lot, to be honest.
Man.
I'm like,
that's love.
and he was like, yes, like, bro, we were so hyped when we saw y'all was back on. You know your shit good because we all feel like podcast shit corny, like nobody doing it the right way. This is not a fucking interview. Yeah, some questions get asked, but we actually connected, supported, and building. Ain't no shit like it. And the upgrade was beautiful. It would only get bigger and better, along with the people you interviewed. It's like then it's gonna be like, damn, these N-words interviewed these N-words before they blew up, LMAO. And that's the beauty of being in the radio industry, quote unquote radio industry, and doing your thing. People knowing you really know N-words on another level. It's only gonna make your shit bigger. He's like, my fault about the rant, Brody. LMAO, I've been on all my N-words heads in some way because we all got it. We not no regular ass N-words. We can't stop. We gotta support and work harder. And I'm just like, that shit was hard, bro. You know, like that shit means a lot to me. Like, for real. Like, that shit's tight because it's true, you know. Like I said, I don't come into this shit with notes. We don't start this podcast really like even prior to this, before we started this podcast, you asked me real briefly, like, what we're gonna talk about, and we thought of some shit real quick, like, okay, this came out, this dropped, this happened, whatever, cool, we'll talk about this shit. I'm like, but at the end of the day, we don't plan a week ahead like, hey bro, this happened, we gotta talk about this. Hey, this happened, da da da. Literally, we barely even text each other. We meet up once a week, and then we're like, we just start this shit, and look how we started today, and look at what we talked about. I feel like we had a dope ass episode, and we talked about some shit.
Fuck yeah.
You feel me? And I think people realize that. I remember one time I had somebody last season, and I interviewed them, and she was like, it was Cloud9, shout out Cloud9, and she said, "Oh, bro, you like." She's like, "You didn't have no notes on." And I'm like, "Nah, I didn't." And then she was like, "Wow, that's impressive." I'm like, "Why?" I'm like, "Cause there was like no dull time, like there was no pause moment or nothing." And I was like, "Well, I'm just a fan of you. Like I've been looking at your IG. I got put on to you from someone else that I had recently interviewed on the podcast. She brought up her name, and and then Cloud9's a photographer. So I'm like, I got put on to her. So I've been following you since. And the only reason I asked you to be on this podcast was because I'm a fan of you.
Yeah.
If not, you wouldn't be on here. So I already know a little bit about you. So it's easy. I don't have to have my notes. I don't have to, because I actually fucks with what you're doing. I fuck with your creative shit. I fuck with your photography. You shoot people. You're doing your thing. You're like, she's really a freelancer, bro. Like she makes a living off doing her photo shit.
That's life.
That shit's tight. That shit's tight. It's not easy. Like she's always tweeting about how hard it is sometimes, or how much she struggles sometimes, and the shit she goes through. But the fact that she's maintaining a lifestyle, doing her passion, I know she's happy.
Hell yeah.
She don't gotta clock in, go to work, and bro. She
on her
it gets
time,
stressful.
dog.
I know it gets stressful, and it must be a headache. But you gotta go. That's the struggle part that I feel like I gotta go through to myself, because you need that to get to where you want to get to, bro. You got this shit's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be fucking cake. It's not gonna be a fucking a sunny day the whole way to the fucking finish line.
Yeah, dog,
like, there's gonna
real.
be some storm and some rain and some snow and some hail in that bitch. And that's why I feel like I say I fear quitting my job, because I think I fear going through that. You get me? Because I'm not used to being broke. I'm not used to having $0 in my account. I'm not used to having no type of check coming in or no type of income coming in. I'm not used to that shit.
Yeah.
So I get scared, because it's like, okay, what if I go low on money, bro? I can't resort to cup of noodles every day, bro. I'm bougie. Like, just to be honest, I can't do cup of noodles every day. I can't do fucking McDonald's every day. I can't do dollar menus every day, bro. I can't. Like, I really can't. Like, and people really do, like, people that really struggle and really have no, like, money, like, for food like that, they'll do that. I'm the type that I'll go to the restaurant, spend like $30 on myself, bro.
Yeah.
I'll buy 2 dishes, take one for go, take one to go, I'll heat it up tomorrow. I'm one of those, spending dumb money on food.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, it's like, I know I'm gonna run out of money. I know I'm gonna run out of money quick if I just really quit my job and really just relied on my shit. But I feel like I need to do that to get me on my ass, to get me like, all right, bro, figure this shit out. What am I gonna do? I gotta do this. I gotta stay busy.
Yeah, I think about it as temporary for your actual shit, bro. Like for actual shit to pop off, like how we're doing it right now.
What do you mean?
Like with your job, like I see it. If I worked there too, I would see it as temporary to build on my vision, to build on my like my future kind of shit. You feel me?
And that's how I looked at it at first. But like I said, I started adding more bills to my shit. You know, I got furniture, which I'm still paying off. You know, like I signed up for life insurance, so I got a life insurance bill now. I signed up, like I got an IRA, so I'm putting money into a retirement fund every month. I'm distributing more money in different spaces. You get me?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm stupid too, because if I really wanted to save money, I wouldn't have a fucking pool guy. So I have a fucking pool guy come clean my pool every week. You get me? That's $100 a month that I could be saving. I have landscapers come through, cut my grass. That's $40 I could be saving. You get me? Yeah. But it's like, the way I look at it is like, at the end of the day, I really don't want to do that shit myself, to be honest. And I'd be fronting if I said I did. And I also look at it like, why not just help get someone business? You know, I like supporting people's business, especially people doing their own shit.
Hell yeah.
That's my whole shit. I love doing that. That's my whole thing. And, like, my landscapers, they're Hispanic, you know, so I enjoy just helping back my people like that. Like, oh, cool, let's circulate our dollar within ourselves, you know, cool. Here's some money, you know, like, they don't charge me that much. My pool guy is a white guy. I don't mind it though, because he really helped me out when my pool was fucked up. He came, he inspected my filters, didn't charge me to diagnose my shit or nothing. He really gave me advice. He really told me like, oh, you should do this, is fucked up, you need to clean this, So I had him drain my pool out, clean it out, refill it. Now after he did that shit, now he services it every week. So that's why I fucked with him, because I was like, bro, you show love, you know, you gave me a lot of, like, you helped me out, like, you really showed love. So I fucks with that. So I hired him and I made him my pool guy. And my pool nice and, you know, it's nice and blue every week. I don't have to worry about buying the chemicals and buying chlorine and buying the tablets, because he provides everything. So that's why I looked at it like, okay, that's cool, you know. I'm cool off that. That's what I'm saying. Like, so, and like I said, I don't get paid a shitload, you know, not like I'm making like a bunch of money where it's like, okay, cool, I can have all this shit and still have enough to save. You know, like gas is going up like a fucking bitch, bro. That shit's almost at,
shit's crazy.
that shit's going to 5 already almost, bro. Like, you get me? So it's like
gallon.
shit getting expensive, shit getting crazy out here. So it's harder for me to throw money into this now. So now it's like I gotta like really save and put money into this. Now I kind of wait till like tax season and like try to do some shit, you know?
Yeah, I feel you, dog.
And luckily, like, I have the team around me to where, you know, like a lot of people would have been charged to do those videos I dropped before I dropped the podcast. A lot of people would have been charged for those shits, bro. But thank God I have fucking Manny. Thank God I have Tidal. You know, if y'all want some video work and photography, hit up Manny at Tidal Wave on Instagram, TITLE period WAV, Tidal Wave. Go follow him. You know, reach out to him if you want some shit sick ass. You know, sick. Just I love his work. And that's my homie, so I'm blessed, you know. So he didn't charge me like that. You get me?
Oh yeah.
So like I'm lucky. I have people that do beats. I have you that makes beats. I have my day one that makes beats. I don't have to reach out and buy beat packs or buy a beat from somebody. You know that helps me out, bro. People shout out to Raul. He offered to mix my shit for free.
Yeah,
like, you feel
that
me?
shit's
Like
crazy.
Like shout out to you, bro. Like maybe I shouldn't even be saying that on this shit. You know, if I do it, if you don't want me to say that, I'm sorry, bro. But that's love, bro. That's love. That's love to me, and that helps me a lot because last season I was paying $40 a week to get my shit mixed.
Yeah.
And 40 is not a lot, but that adds up. That's already 4 times a week. 40, 80. That's 160 a month.
Yeah, dog.
That's a whole bill on just getting my shit mixed. But it's not really making me money at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, you really got that's me investing in myself though.
Yeah,
you get me?
yeah.
So that's why I really wasn't mad at it, and I was still doing it. But then this time it's like, bro, for free word, like you don't lie, bro. Like don't get and I keep telling him like, bro, you sure you don't want nothing, like. Cause I even hate hitting him up like, hey, so let's go with the episode. Cause I'm not giving you nothing.
Yeah,
you feel me? But he's there every week. He gives me my shit. He responds to me. He texts me back. I'm like, that's love, Raul. I fucks with you, bro. Thank you so much. Cause that's love. I can't be mad about that. You know, DOK. I reach out to someone to do my theme song. I don't have to worry about me writing my own song and my own lyrics and shit.
For real.
You know, that's love right there. That's people looking out for me. You and Jazmin joining me on this shit. That's people believing in this shit. And like, all right, cool. We'll help you out, bro. Let's do this shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's love, bro. I don't need money for that shit.
Nah.
The last shit that I really invested was on these fucking banners.
Yeah.
And I got this tablecloth, you know. But I wish I can upgrade my mics. I wish I can upgrade my shit. But you know, I'm gonna work with what I got with right now. At least this season is it's a step from the last season, so I ain't mad at it.
No, yeah, because you see yourself progressing each season at least.
Exactly, yeah.
It's gonna be dope. Feel me?
Yeah, exactly. And it's only the second season, and then the fact that I'm not even promoting like I really should be promoting. You know, because I only do one post, bro. But the fact that people are listening, the fact that people are tuned in, is getting love, people posted and everything, like that's hard to me.
When I asked people, bro, because they said that they related to our topics a lot, like related to what we were saying.
That's hard.
Like, I had class on Thursday, right? And my homie watches this, like, bro, I related to what me and Manny were talking about, how we grew up differently. He said he related on a heavy level. I was like, bro. Like, that's what I'm here for. You feel me? Like relating to that topic, bro, is a big thing.
Yeah, so that's what, honestly, bro, when I found out when you really told me your story and how you grew up, I was like, wow, okay, you have shit to talk about. It's gonna work. Like, you on this podcast, I mean, it's perfect, you know, because everyone, like, and then Jazmin just adds to it, like, I add to it. Like, we all add to this shit, bro, and it's organic, and that's what I love about the following, the listens, bro. It's a genuine following. I'm not forcing nothing. I'm not posting excessively. I'm not being annoying with it. Like I really should be. I really should be on my DJ Khaled shit and be annoying as fuck and saying go peep, go peep, go peep every day. I should be posting about this shit and I don't. But the fact that it's like a genuine following, the fact that I went to Anti-Dairy Fight Club and shout out to Poe. She comes up to me. She's like, oh, I'm fucking with the podcast. That means a lot to me, bro. Shit like that because people listening to me. The fact that Quali telling me what he tells me on the IG, that means a lot. So that's why I'm like, wow, I'm not promoting this shit, but people are really fucking with me, bro. Like that's love. That's fucking love, dog. Like for real. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing. And honestly, sometimes it makes me want to cry in a little bit because I'm not even at a level where it's like exact. I don't have a big following like that. But just the amount I had, even the first week I dropped, bro, and the way people were posting and like, oh, go check this out, support IE, do this, do that. I'm like, yo, that's fucking love.
It's big love, bro.
That's love, bro. Like, y'all don't have to do that shit. And y'all doing that shit out of love.
Like the best part I said about too is that it's organic. It's not forced or nothing, bro.
It's not forced. That's what I'm saying.
Not even bought. That's crazy to me too. Like nothing's bought. You didn't buy promotion.
I'm not buying, bro. I'm not buying nothing. And I embrace the views and the plays and the likes. I'm not out here getting crazy likes. I embrace my 80 views on my IG videos. I embrace the 100 and something views that I got. I embrace the 30 likes I get on a post. I embrace on my IG stories when I get 60 to 70 people looking at my shit. I embrace that shit because I only got I don't even have 300 followers. I have like 240 or something like that. And even that, if you really want to make your shit grow, you should worry about your followers because your followers are your market. But I'm not like tripping because I know this shit gonna grow organically, bro. And I'd rather have real followers and all these fake followers and these fake spam shits and these fake accounts.
Yeah, see?
Let this shit be organic ass followers, bro. And I don't care. So I embrace all these little small steps. These small steps, bro. Because it's not like I'm posting shit on my IG like about my personal life or like pictures of my family, pictures of myself. It's not a personal account, so everything that's not really posted on my feed is basically OB shit.
Oh, yeah.
If you want a little bit of my personal side, it's on my IG story. And even then, I haven't really been on that shit like crazy like that because one, I've been sick, so I kind of been whatever. And honestly, since the podcast dropped, I don't really give my opinions on there no more because I have a platform to give my opinions on.
Yep.
So when I feel away, it's like I'll just wait till the podcast we're recording. I want to do that shit in 15 seconds.
Nah.
And here I can I can talk to you about it, I can talk to Jazmin about it. I get different perspectives on shit, and it leads to a great fucking conversation. So
hell yeah.
I like having every week. I like that we record every week because it's like it gives me something to look forward to. And honestly, bro, it's funny because we're talking about how I get depressed when I go to work and everything. Doing this shit is really the highlight of my fucking day. When we record, it's my highlight of my day.
Yeah.
Like real shit.
Hell yeah.
Like just when we link up, when we start recording, when I'm uploading it to SoundCloud and I'm just putting the description and I'm putting the hashtags and I start editing the video for the YouTube. That's the exciting part. That's the highlight of my day. Like cool. Like let me get this content out. Let me get this shit out. Let me talk my shit. That's just fun to me. I enjoy that. I love that shit.
Dog. I love it more because like I said before, how we kind of what's the topic for the day, bro? We said that we're not even talking about half the shit we're gonna talk about.
Yeah,
that's just dope. It's organic, bro. Organic podcast, man.
The OB podcast, bro. Yo, shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to everybody that shares, cause that's just amazing, bro.
Dog, the shares are crazy.
But before we get out of here, bro, before we stop doing this shit, fucking Endgame. Endgame, bro.
Tears, bro.
Crack. If y'all haven't seen this shit, just stop.
Tears.
Stop right now. Stop right now. Spoiler alert again.
Yo, Jacob, skip, man.
Just right now again. Just right now. I'm gonna put in the description too. I'm gonna put spoiler alert if y'all haven't seen that shit, cause
for real.
Cause before you push play on the episode, because we're gonna talk about this shit, cause man.
Bro, that first 20 minutes, dude. Did you expect that shit to happen? I don't know what the fuck they were gonna do after they killed off Thanos, bro.
Bro, when that shit happened, I was like, wait, hold on, wait, that's it? Like, they killed Thanos? Like, that was like, okay, who's gonna be the villain then? I was thinking who's gonna be the villain. But the way they brought him back, bro, there were so many plot twists in this fucking movie, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
When Nebula came back, when the past Nebula came back, I was like, no, motherfucker, like, no. When she got the gloves too,
yeah,
I'm like, no,
she fucked everything up, dog.
Fuck, we done, bro. Oh, man. Dude. Beautiful, dog.
Fuck.
The whole 5 years later thing. You know what I really loved, dog? I really loved how they humanized the superheroes.
They did, bro.
The way Thor got fat, the way Tony, like everyone was depressed.
Depressing.
They were depressed. They were sad. They felt like they fucked up. Like everything weighed on them.
Yeah.
Thor took it the hardest because he was
he
like,
could have killed him, but
exactly.
Nah, he missed.
He went for the fucking heart instead of going for the head the first time.
Yeah. Fuck that. He didn't. I wouldn't say he even fucked up, but he did.
Bruh, that shit was beautiful. Beautiful. Like, how do you feel about Black Widow dying?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I wasn't too heartfelt about it, but I was like, that just happened so quickly, dog. It just happened too quickly for me to get a reaction. I was like, shit was hard feeling, bro. But when Iron Man went out, tears, man.
Everyone said
me
that,
and my
bro.
girl, bro. Fuck.
You know what part hit me the most though? When Spider-Man came back.
Yes, dude. I cried when Gamora met Peter Quill. When they're back together.
Yeah.
When Spider-Man met Iron Man, I cried when that happened. I cried even when Tony was talking to his dad.
Oh yeah, that was
shit
good.
was
That was
hard,
good. That was
bro.
good. That was good.
I was like,
that was good. That was good. Bro, that was so hard how they went back like that to all the parts.
All of them, bro. Thor met his mom again.
Yeah, that's fire, bro. That was fire, bro.
It was perfect.
Bro, the
dude.
battle scene, bro.
That last hour is crazy as
Thor,
fuck.
Captain America, Iron Man versus Thanos. That shit was gas, bro.
Yo, when he picked up that hammer though, I was like,
oh yeah,
what the fuck, dude? That shit was hype.
But the fucking war was crazy, bro.
Oh yeah, bro.
Cause when Thor summoned all these people, I was just like, oh no, it's over, bro. And then the fucking little portals opened up and everything.
Yeah, you see Black Panther.
And everyone comes in, I'm like, yeah, like, bro, the whole theater starts clapping and shit. Like, man, that shit was beautiful, dog. That shit was beautiful. That was the best movie I've seen in like the longest time. It was the whole 3 hours are perfect.
That's top 3 for me.
Perfect movie, bro.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
It was crazy. It was never boring to me.
No.
They kept a fucking ride for 3 hours, dude.
Yes, bro.
That was crazy.
Yes. You know what sucked when I bought my ticket initially. The chick was like, cause I told her I was like, yeah, I work right across the street, so I just came right over, and I was like, I had to get my shit, cause I didn't want to get it ruined on social media. And she's like, oh yeah, I saw it on Tuesday. She's like the first hour and a half is kind of boring, you know, but the second hour and a half, it's amazing. So I'm like, I felt kind of like, why are you telling me that? I'm like, cause I had expectations already, like, oh okay, it's kind of boring in the beginning, but the first hour was fire. Like you needed everything to set it up.
Dude, it was strategic too.
Yes. Because
I knew what they were gonna do. Infinity War was like all war, like all fighting, but I knew this one had to be smart about it, like how to reinvent everything, bro. And I was like, it was needed. That last hour was everything, though, dude. Fucking perfect how they pulled that shit out.
And it opened up a lot of timelines too. Like Loki left. Loki disappeared with the thing.
So he basically didn't die then.
What do you mean?
Because you know how his neck snapped. He knew that was happening. So in the comics,
he left with the cube.
Well, they went back to 1970 to get it back.
The cube?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But he's not dead no more. So Thor has his brother back.
Yeah.
That was fire.
It was funny at the end too when Thor's like, oh, I run this shit. He's and he was like, yeah, of course you do, of course you do. Like we all know who runs this. He's like, yeah, I do. He's like, oh yeah, of course. Obviously the humor is always funny, and the humor is always funny on the Marvel movies. But
yeah,
this movie was amazing, bro.
I think Pixar kind of put their pitch in it.
Why?
I think that's the whole reason why everyone cried, because Pixar loves killing off characters, dude. They love killing off main people that like mean something to you.
Well, all contracts were up too, though.
So, but the thing is, Robert Downey Jr. got his contract renewed. So I don't fucking know. That kind of spoils it for me. So he might come back. I don't want him to come back. It's perfect the way it is, bro.
Nah, that shit was amazing, bro. They can't do that.
Especially when Cap went back to his girl, dude. That was fire. He lived his life and shit, bro. Like what we're talking about. He lived his fucking life.
Yeah, his life.
Like his 9-to-5 day job was being a fucking superhero. He didn't want to be like that all his life, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking renewed his life, man. That shit was beautiful.
Yeah. Real shit.
Real shit, man.
That was an amazing movie, bro. I mean, I want to watch it again. I was gonna watch it this morning, but I was just high and lazy, and I was like, nah.
I'm gonna see it tomorrow.
Again?
Yeah, IMAX and shit.
Yeah, I saw a regular stand. I want to go see it on a better quality.
Bro, you should. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I got more cheering for Godzilla's trailer in my theater. Everybody went apeshit when Godzilla
looks fire though.
They did, because they showed a 30-second clip, and everyone went fucking bananas, bro.
Yeah, that shit looks fire.
I'm hyped.
But no, it's kind of interesting. We'll see where Marvel's gonna go with next.
Phase 4. Black Widow's getting his own movie now, or her own movie.
Yeah, I seen that.
Doesn't make sense. I don't know what they're doing with that.
Yeah, I know that's going backwards, right? Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man's gonna be post Endgame or
both post and after.
Well, post is after.
Oh,
so
before,
pre,
yeah,
pre and post.
My bad, yeah. No, it's both.
Yeah.
Pre and after.
Bro, how do you feel about the Dr. Hulk or whatever? What are the
Professor Hulk?
Professor Hulk.
No,
yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah.
That shit was hard.
I read that shit in the comments. Like, I was waiting on Professor Hulk.
Yeah, that shit was hard.
I was waiting for Fat Thor for a while, bro.
That shit was funny.
Because he's a big part too.
But that was good. Like, to the fact that was like I said, I just liked. Yeah, it was just so human. Like, even how introduced Ronin too.
Oh, shit was fire.
Because even him, like, him going through his depression and, like, him hurting people because he was all fucked up. Mm-hmm. Killing everybody. He was killing evil people, but he was still, like, doing it because he's just, like, he thought it was going to bring
careless, heartless, bro. The one that really got me, though, the highlight, or the second highlight for me was Iron Man, because you can tell how much it was when Spider-Man left or died. You could tell how he took that shit to heart, bro. Because when he came back to Earth and he was, like, giving it to Captain America, like, no fucking other, bro.
Yeah, that's why I liked about the movie. Yo, you know what part I found corny, though? Well, the part where, when Captain Marvel has the glove, and then she's like has to go through all the whole army shit. They're like, how are you gonna get past? Yeah, and the girls pop up, and I'm like, bitch. I'm like, this bitch can fly through all y'all. Like, what the fuck? I was thinking
that too. The thing that got me, bro, is how does all the girls manage to get on one spot? All of them on one spot. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. Have that, sure. Why not?
It's like a woman empowerment shit.
How did that happen?
It's like a woman empowerment shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
I feel it. Tight. I feel it, but
it's like, it's just kind of forced a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, because my girlfriend was like, yeah, the girls are back on it. And I'm like, yeah. That's tight, but
we'll see what happens. Now, Endgame was fire. If y'all haven't seen Endgame, go watch that, like, ASAP. Like, this is already, like, it's been a week and a half. So if y'all haven't seen it by now and you're listening and we spoiled it, that's your fault. Because we told y'all, and it's already been a long time, so you should have been peeped.
1.9 billion box office, but just by pre-orders, dude. Just by fucking pre-orders.
Manny had asked me, he's like, you think it'd be a billion in the first month? I was like, bro, billion in the first weekend.
The first week? Bro, exactly. The first fucking week was $1.9 billion.
Bro, the theater's been packed the fuck out, dog. Every Showtime sold out, bro. And they have Showtimes every 15 minutes. The 3D ones, the standard ones, the Dolby ones, the IMAX ones, the RPXs one, the drive-in, everywhere sold out, bro. Like, damn, this shit going up.
Fuck yeah.
You think Star Wars would do the same shit or not?
I think Godzilla's gonna do the same shit.
Nah.
You don't think so? I have a high.
Calm down. It's not. I put money on that. I put money that it's not gonna do the same shit.
Nah,
it's not. It's not. I think Star Wars will be the next one to be big.
Episode 9. Yeah.
I'm ready for Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix look fire.
I'm not a big X-Men fan.
I love X-Men, but Dark Phoenix look fire. Dark Phoenix, Pikachu trash, bro. I can't believe they did them Pokemon like that.
They might pull it off. That's just funny as hell to me.
That shit look whack, personally. But you know what looks gas? Lion King. Oh
Lion King looks fucking beautiful,
gosh,
dude.
Bro. That shit look amazing. Oh, fuck. Bro, the new trailer, when it shows Timon and Pumbaa and everything, they're like, I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Bro, they basically showed the dad dead already. You're gonna see him die in fucking 3D, bro.
I hate 3D. You like watching movies in 3D?
Sometimes.
I hate wearing the glasses. I prefer Dolby.
Dolby? Yeah.
Because Dolby's like IMAX, but just with better seats.
And speakers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I fuck with Dolby.
But nah, Endgame, go peep that. Go peep that.
That's movie of the year, bro. Best movie of the year, by far.
Decade?
I think so too, dog. In a while.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. But yeah, man. Any last words before we get out this bitch?
I want to say thank you to everybody. I love y'all very much, and we'll be back again. New Thursdays, you feel me? So.
I just want to say, Jazmin, get well.
Oh, yes.
And we need you back as soon as possible because I know the people are going to miss you.
Mm-hmm.
And we need your perspective.
Blessings and thoughts to Jazmin, man. We love you.
We love you. Hopefully, when you come back, we talk about why your experience. It'll be a fun conversations because I'm gonna crack my jokes. And I just love Jazz. I just gonna crack my jokes. You gotta make the situation light.
Yeah.
Put some little humor make it a lighter situation.
Oh yeah.
Because it was kind of severe. It could have been even worse.
Tragic.
But yeah, tragic.
Really so thank God she's okay. So.
Thank God she's okay, and yeah, she's in bed rest right now. So she'll be back. She'll be back soon, better than ever. Back talking those shit.
Most definitely.
But for right now, we got just me, Rene. We got our first guest, actually, dog.
For real, man. I'm hyped.
That shit gonna be what next? I think it should be. Yeah, it should next week. Next week we'll have our first guest.
All right.
Yeah, man. I'm excited, dog.
We
finally get these guests cracking. So yeah,
man.
Stay tuned for that shit because I'm excited and it should be going up. So hopefully Jazmin can make it too for that one. But if not, then me and Rene, we're gonna hold it down. We're gonna do our shit.
Oh yeah.
So all I'm gonna say is keep it vertical. I'm gonna say keep it vertical. And yeah, after that one, the guests should be start flowing in every so often. So yeah, we're going up, man. OB podcast.
Growing up, bro.
New week, new Thursday. So tune in every Thursday. Tune in whenever, but Thursdays is the day when new episodes come out and enjoy and maybe play it during the weekend or wait till Monday and play it. But every Thursdays, man, new episodes. Videos go up Sundays, so every Sunday the videos go up. So if you like watching YouTube or prefer to just watch the visuals and not listen to the podcast, then you could do that too. Mm-hmm. Have it up on the TV or whatever. Shout out my brother Mark because my mom told me that he really be at the house where they live and he be in the living room just having the podcast playing on the TV and
That's
shit.
Awesome, man.
So that was hard. I fuck with that.
To Mark.
My little brother like, oh, we know who Matthew's #1 fan is. And I'm Matthew for those who don't know. That's why I'm actually Chris X Matt, because, I'm Matthew to my family, but I'm Chris to the world and the friends and the work and school and everybody.
In the real world, dog.
But yeah, OB Podcast. We out this bitch. Hey.